ora and welcome, Scorpio. This is your reading for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus and your counterpart really on that astrological axis. So let's see what the cards have for you today. Do remember to check out the collective reading as well. That's up there. And remember, these readings are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, all that sort of stuff. I really appreciate it. So let's see what is happening for beautiful Scorpios on the storyboard. Well, it's looking pretty amazing in many respects. Pretty amazing. We always go through and clarify if you haven't watched this channel before, and then we'll pull a few other cards at the end. We have the beautiful star, the Aquarian water bearer. I do see a Scorpio kind of prepared, actually preparing for next year. Preparing for next year. It's like ahead of the game. Ahead of the game is what I hear. For some reason here. So we've got the star as a beautiful card. I mean, people say dreams, wishes coming true. The star is a healing card. We are stripped back naked. We have nothing to hide. Here, Scorpio. It is what is seen. There's something really beautiful. There's a level of there's this sort of the essence of that being part of the stars, being stripped back naked. There's a sort of immortal essence to it, you know, in a lot of ways, a universal essence to it, Scorpio. Then we have the Six of Cups, which could relate to, you know, someone coming back to you at this time, someone from the past, for example. It's a card about connections and being, we don't necessarily have to be in the same place to feel that vibratory connection with others, those people that are dear to us. This is a beautiful card, the six, being a six. It's antipodes, it's, you know, in that beautiful, balanced, and I mean beautiful, balanced place on the tree of life. It's a wonderful representation there by Lady Frida Harris. Ahead of the game. I mean, it's sort of it's a really glorious, it's just got a really glorious feel. Then we've got the Ace of Discs. I mean, we're talking about a kind of we're speaking of universalis or universal energy. When we see this Ace of Discs, yes, it's about abundance, it's about prosperity, you know, resources, all of these amazing things that we give form to. It comes to us for us to do that, to give it form. We have the Hanged Man here. A time of respite. It's as if, and as I said, these readings are very general, but it's as if there are some Scorpios out there that have kind of been going through quite a long process. It's not just about, you know, because this sort of eclipse period has gone on for a long time in Taurus and Scorpio. So we're coming to the end of that. And I think, excuse me, to a large degree, you sort of are ahead of the game here because you've been to some, you know what I mean? It's not just in the now. It's like you've been to some pretty interesting places over the last few years. Anywho, let's go through. We'll clarify. Oh, everything's going a bit crazy. There's something about something was stuck, or that you've had to see things from a different perspective. Scorpio is just what I was getting. Let's look at the star. Scorpio, please, this beautiful star. It is a healing card. We get the 3 of discs. This is a card of building new foundations. This is about pulling in other people as resources as well. It's something about your own healing is allowing you to create a new foundation. To build something new. When we're looking at that and speaking of you shape this, that is what you're doing. And it's in oh God, connection, Scorpio, with the level of kind of healing. It's pretty amazing. 6 of Cups, this connection, this beautiful cup, the ability to give in an unconditional way as well, for the sheer love of it. Can we just get there's some sort of there's some resistance element to this, whether that's you or other people or something. There's just a thread of that running through it. Speaking of unconditional love, in the 6, childlike giving and childlike receiving, just really able to receive. We get the card of choice, Scorpio, the Lovers, with the 6 of Cups. As I said before, possibly for some of you, someone from the past returns, and it is a choice. But I think you know that. Not that it's a choice, but that this person either has returned or is returning. And for some of you, you're wondering. We've got the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Unfounded worry, unfounded, really catastrophic thinking that does no one any good, certainly not you if you are in that. Nightmares, that kind of thing. There's a level of worry. It's as if Scorpio is like thinking or saying, is this too good to be true? Is this too good to be true? No, it's not. This is why the 10 of Cups, full expression, not only within yourself, but with the people around you, those in your world. This is a wonderful celebratory card. It's a card of love at its most expansive. It's amazing, Scorpio. Now, the Hanged Man. This is a transformation. God, we're getting this death card like coming out all the time in these readings, Scorpio. We've got death. I'm looking at the Hanged Man. We go into Hanged Man mode. If you're not familiar with it, excuse me, there's a lot of sensory overload in our world, which doesn't really provide us with a lot of positivity sometimes, Not that everything has to be positive, of course, it's not. You know what I mean, media, all the rest of it. Anyway, we go into Hanged Man mode to quieten that. We go into man mode to quieten this worrying mind chatter, that internal voice that sets us kind of off our center a bit, you know. We go into this mode because there's a process to it. And in some ways we are like a chrysalid. And so we're just allowing the juices to do their thing. And when it's time to come down, it's time to come out. We come out with a new view, Scorpio, with a new perspective or new perspectives. This is our transformation with death. This is our transformation. This is like, it's pretty amazing looking through this. Because I think, Scorpio, I know I'm generalizing, but there's a level of courage and bravery here. It's not just about yourself and facing yourself, but it's a level of courage and bravery to express to others as well. So it's pretty amazing. Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy, please. If we can have a wee glimmer, because the fairies are good for a little bit of extra glimmer. Yeah. Do check out the collective reading, Scorpio. I think you might get something out of it. We get less of the shadows. As I said, you know, it's in relation to yourself, your bravery, your personal courage, but also in relation to how you express to others. This is less of the shadows, flying out of the darkness, lighting up the way. It is about overcoming. It's about guiding others. It's about addictions and hurdles and limitations that we work through, we get through because we want to be able to fully express what is intrinsically our nature, our soul. And so I see here a process by which you have done or are doing that at this time, and it's beautiful, Scorpio. It really is. So let's get a rock mineral crystal card for you and see what beautiful earth can offer. This deck has the 4 elements in it as well. So things seem to be really speeding up here. I feel like I'm kind of shuffling the cards like a maniac, but I'm not. If we can just get one for speeding up. Yeah. Look, as I said, the card in this deck, there are the 4 elements. Now we get, Scorpio, what do we get? We get the element of air. Maybe things are starting to speed up for you. Communication, imagination, independent and witty. Wonderful. This is certainly spurring you along, Scorpio. Thank you very much for joining me, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do let me know how you have been finding this time. Take good care, and I appreciate all the comments and likes and everything and just tuning in. Thanks so much. Ka kite. Bye.